Hello, hello, hello. It's Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I'm back here playing with my Zoom settings because I can't hear myself on my microphone. So I'm trying to figure out why that is. Why can't I hear myself? So give me a second. I'm just going to play that song. It's a good song. I mean, you know, it's a good song to listen to. So we're going to play it again while I figure this out. Give me a second. Let's see. So it's on there. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna fly solo. I'm assuming this is okay. I hope so. Oh my gosh. What a night. Let's see where the planets are. Let's see. Having a beautiful Saturday, a beautiful weekend. This is Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside, and I feel naked without my headset, but I couldn't hear a thing out of it. I don't know if I need a new headset or what, but we don't have time for that because I'm streaming live. So We're going to go right into it. I'm going to start talking about where the planets are and how they might be affecting us and whatever is going on right now, right? So I'll do that. Bear with me. My throat is ragged, okay? And so I'm going to do my best because I want to get these readings out. It's already the 5th of June. And by the way, I only know because I used to be madly in love with him. But happy birthday, Johnny Depp. I only know I'm born January 5th and he's born June 5th of 1963. So I I will never forget his birthday because I loved him for so long. And so happy birthday, Johnny Depp. Okay, so let me get some tea. And then we'll talk about this really quick. And I hope you can all hear me. I do not have my headset. I hope I'm coming through clearly. I hope I'm not just clinking things around. So let's talk about where the planets are. This is really serious stuff going on this week. It's exactly why I can't hear myself on the headset. Let's just start with the elephant in the room. Mercury is retrograde in Gemini, right? Mercury's home is in Gemini. So it's retrograding, it's going backwards at home. Yeah. So a lot of us are not thinking clearly. We're not speaking clearly. We're not communicating clearly. You might not even be able to hear me. I hope I'm close enough to the microphone. I don't know if I'm too loud or not. And this is what bothers me about not having my mic, or my headset. So I'm just going to wing it. I mean, this is one of those nights when I'm going to have to wing it. And so wing it, I will. So the thing that's going on tonight is that we've got a retrograding Mercury. That's first and foremost. We also have a retrograding Saturn. And we have a retrograding Pluto. It's a pretty weird time. I think the retrograde of Mercury is what's making it weird because Mercury is at home in Gemini and we're in Gemini season. And that Mercury is making a square to Neptune in Pisces. So the confusion, I don't think I'm the only one who is like confused at the last minute, can't hear out of their microphone or out of their headset or whatever the situation might be. It's because of that square between Mercury and Neptune. Communication, watch what you say. We might not be thinking about it, like how it comes off or what we're saying. I had an interview today with a girl, Emma Lyons. I love you. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. And so we were talking and she had presented something to me. And at first I didn't think I could do it, but then I realized I could. But I mean, during our interview, I must have just poured out so much gunk. And of course, I'm sure she wanted to pull some of that out with the energetic healing, but I didn't realize how much gunk I had. And I've got a lot going on. And so I hope that we really do come up with that solution, Emma and I, because that would be fantastic. And just stuff like that. Mercury retrograde is a crazy time. I went all these retrogrades, when it's retrograding. I've talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it once more. I've been saying it for 20 some years now, and I'll say it again. When Mercury is retrograde, when any of these planets really are retrograde, but specifically Mercury, it's time to rethink, redo, renew, rejuvenate, renovate, anything with a re. Just think about what's reing out there. I mean, in fact, when my daughter was in college, I've said this so much that she made a to-do list, and it was based on the re's. And it is, let's see, she's got rejuvenate, rekindle, release, retake, relate, I think that is relax, redo. And it's I've taken pictures with that before, but yeah, My daughter made this huge, beautiful photo. But that's what I recommend. I recommend that you do all the re's. I have to remind her of the re's because she needs to relax, and she's not doing that too good right now. But Mercury is her ruling planet, and it's going retrograde. And the sun at 15 degrees of Gemini is square her sun, moon, and Mercury. And I don't know where 15 degrees of Gemini is in your chart, but it's dead smack of the middle of Gemini. So if you're any of the mutable signs, which is Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, you're going to feel this too. You're probably feeling these planets, but specifically the sun, because it's dead smack in the middle of the horoscope of Gemini. And there's a 10-degree orb with the sun. So many mutable signs are feeling whatever this is. Now, I don't like talking about, I'm trying to think of any other mutable people I can talk about their business. But, I'm sure some of you mutable signs are feeling this. It's a lot going on because we had a lot in Gemini this month. Don't forget the North Node at 10 degrees of Gemini is, right now as well, conjoin the sun. It's a wide conjunction, but it's still conjoined. And meanwhile, there are planets starting to move into a Cancer, because don't forget, we are on the verge of moving into Cancer season. Cancer season. We've got Venus in Cancer and we've got Mars in Cancer. And so that is very prevalent. In fact, today, the moon at 28 degrees of Aries is square Mars in Cancer. And that is a big square. It's happening right now as I speak. So over the last few hours, I can say I had a huge conversation. I bet you my daughter has probably messaged. We've been texting each other back and forth for the last couple of hours. And meanwhile, look at that. Mars in Cancer and the moon in Aries. So there could be some mothery things going on. The moon is nurturing and caring, and it's the mother. And I was doing a lot of mothering, and so that's weird, isn't it? Because just happened to notice that. Now, simultaneously, Pluto's at 26 degrees of Capricorn retrograding. It's exactly opposed that Mars. I told you I had a lot to talk about with the planets. What does this mean, really? I think there could have been some relationship. I think there could be relationship issues going on anyway, but there was a T-square. It's still technically a T-square right now, still technically. So, there could be something going on. I don't even know how I'm coming off because I'm a Capricorn. And so I don't know, with the moon squaring my first house and Mars opposing it. That Mars is almost on my North Node, though. I will say that. Let's see. I had mentioned Venus is at 4 degrees of Cancer. 4 degrees of Cancer. Now, Jupiter at almost 2 degrees of Pisces is really sextile that. So, or excuse me, trine that. That's a nice trine. I mean, as the planets start to trickle into Cancer, we're going to really appreciate the trines, those water trines like that. So underneath of all this air, all this craziness going on, there's this water trine going on between Jupiter and Venus, two beneficial planets. We need that positivity. I mean, I haven't even cut on the news. I don't watch the news. I was talking to someone about that today, like, one of my girlfriends said that when she's an empath, so when she watches the news and makes her cry, she can't watch it. I can't either. I never realized it, but I don't know how long it's been since I've had the news cut off. I just don't watch it. I had, but I have stopped. I pick up tidbits and little sound bites when I see it's important and go research it on Google. But I have tried to stay away from letting my mind just spiral into a dark place, because it really can easily go there. Especially now when the planets are starting to move into Cancer. Like this, I just realized this Venus is technically within striking distance of being in opposition to my sun at 14 degrees and 20 some minutes of Capricorn. So with Venus opposing my sun, I hope I look okay. And I hope I'm not coming off like weirdly. But I think with Jupiter, with that trine, that's such a pretty trine. And I think some water signs are really going to be taking advantage of that. That's probably luck for some Cancers and Pisces, by the way. I really think there's luck out there. The moon is about to move into the sign of Taurus after by the time I finish this reading, it'll probably be in Taurus. So yeah, let me see. I'll refresh and see. It's it's like 1 minute away, yeah, from being in Taurus. So let's see. We've got speaking of Taurus, we got Uranus in Taurus at 12 degrees. And then we've got Saturn at 13 degrees of Aquarius. Those are square. So there's a lot of undercurrent tension going on within the planets right now. There's some supportive things, but there's a lot of tensions going on. I hope people are aware of this so that when they feel these tensions and they come up, they can look at their chart and figure out like, okay, I know what's happening because of this or that. I just wanted to tell my daughter, if she's listening, don't go crazy. This is not the time. Uranus is in your 12th house, squaring Saturn in your 10th house. You know, that 12th house is like, if you go crazy, it'll be public. This is not the time to go crazy. But Uranus in Taurus is, it kind of shakes and breaks down your foundation, and it might make you restructure your foundation. I think when it comes to Taurus, it's all about laying down foundations anyway, because they're the earth. But when it's in the 12th house, it's like shaky earth. And so, and with the square, you might feel that things are shaky. And so if someone is well, depending, we all are experiencing it, but where are 12 degrees of Taurus and 13 degrees of Aquarius in your chart? For me, 13 degrees of Aquarius is right on my Saturn in the first house. And 12 degrees of Taurus is right on my nadir down in the fourth house. But my moon is at 17 degrees. So I'm very concerned about my daughter, very concerned. I'm a mother, Saturn. It's just one of those things. It's in my first house, and Saturn's retrograding. So it's retrograding toward an exact square. So we're not separating from the square, we're approaching it. So I think some people may be feeling like there's some, my daughter had said something like she felt like something ominous was coming, or, like you might feel like there's something brewing, like it's coming. It's not quite here, but you can feel that we're approaching some kind of crescendo moment. And that's when that square is exact. I really believe that that's going to create something, almost like a big bang thing happening. It's a major occurrence. Saturn is only where it's at every 28 years, and Uranus is only where it's at every 84? So what we're experiencing is not usual. And there is a crescendo building to something I don't know. But I think a lot of people can feel it. They know it's happening. They just can't pinpoint what it is. And that's where it stems from, so that you know. We went through months when Uranus was retrograding. Now we're going through the Saturn retrograding. And so it's almost that same feeling of uncomfortable, unsteady, that uncomfortable unsteadiness. And I think some of us are feeling that. I think I've actually covered all the planets in an roundabout way. Just be careful, you know, like I said, Mars is exactly opposed Pluto in Capricorn, Mars in Cancer, Pluto in Capricorn. I'm just wondering if it can come out in the area of mothering or parenting or nurturing, caring issues, work versus home life, children versus independent. Like, you know, just think about what Capricorn and Cancer represent. Capricorn is that ambition. That's the 10th house. That's what people see. That's your reputation. That's the image you're giving off, but, you know, to the world. I always say it's our eulogy. Like when people say, oh, Adrienne was a great woman. She da 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 da. That's the 10th house. It also can signify power because it's the house of ambition. But the 4th house, conversely, is the house of the mother. And so some people are having to face my career versus my mothering, my ambitions versus my family. These are real issues occurring for many people. It could be like my public life versus my private life. I was just thinking today, my public life probably appears in a certain way. My private life is nothing like my public life. And it often shocks people when they hear of what's occurring in my personal life. So anyway, I wanted to point this out because that seesaw effect between Pluto in Capricorn and Mars and Cancer is huge. Okay. So anyway, you guys, that has been where the planets are. I love talking about where the planets are because if you don't know where they are, I mean, things are happening regardless of whether you believe in astrology or not, whether you know where the planets are or not. They're still affecting and influencing everything we do. So it's best to know where they are because we're still going to go through it. Sometimes we can maneuver around it because we know. So it's always best to know. So anyway, you guys, as I said, my throat is really ragged. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of readings, but I am going to do some quick readings for the signs. And I'm going to be doing them in a weird order. And there's a reason behind it. It's because I started recording some of the readings. So I want to make sure I do the ones that I haven't recorded before I do the ones I've recorded. Sounds crazy, right? So we're going to be doing these readings in an odd order. You never know what I'm up to. It's hilarious. So the first sign I'm doing, it's such an odd order, you guys. It's the sign of Aquarius. Divine Spirit, show me clearly. Oh, that popped right over. What are we sharing with Aquarius? Show me clearly. Oh, they're sharing with Aquarius. Aquarius. Show me clearly. Oh, taking these. Oh. Aquarius. See anything else? Oh, there you are. I see you. Okay. I'm going quick tonight, you guys, because I got to get these readings to you. First card, For Aquarius, High Priestess. High Priestess. Aquarius, it's all about you using your higher mind, your intuition, your third eye, using your own psychic ability. You know, sometimes we can feel the answers. It's that. Like you feeling the answers. And here's the 7 of coins. 7 of coins. So, you know, you maybe you got some options here, I think, to make money. Options here to make some financial movement. You might be carrying a load, you know, doing a lot. But I think you got some options. And look, 10 of coins. Truly, you've got some options to make money. This is really having it all. This is getting it all. And I love that card because of it. It's the, you know, it's the love, it's the house, it's the child, the dog, it's all of it. I love it. Here's Capricorn right after that devil card. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this could just be like lust and passion and, you know, I don't know, jealousy, deceit, all those things. It's the 7 deadly sins, really. I always think it could be deceit and deception, or it could just be like one of the 7 deadly sins, you know, something like that. Next is the Empress. And, you know, I love this. This is emotional. Here you got the High Priestess and the Empress. So if you're a Aquarius female, I mean, this is like a lot of power, but also a lot of creativity. If you use your higher mind, I mean, truly a lot of creative ability, the ability to start something new and creative. If you just stop looking in the, you know, the past, looking backwards, because I think your success is in front of you, but you might continue looking back. Like this is in the current position, the 8 of coins. This is about you learning a new skill, a new way of doing things, a new way to become successful. And maybe that'll end the battle, because I sense you might have been in a battle, Knight of Swords. That could be arguing or fighting, especially arguing, because it's communication usually. And it's a fight. Okay. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords. I don't know if you got third party, got into an argument with somebody. That's like feeling stabbed in the heart. Some Aquariuses feel like they got stabbed in the heart. And I don't know what happened, but that's the Judgment. Got the Judgment card next. So let me see, on the bottom of the deck, 9 of coins. You know, I think at the end of it all, especially if this has to do with money, I think you're going to come out on top. That's like you winning at the end with the 9 of coins. But the thing is just, you know, don't get all vain and conceited and into yourself. That could be part of the problem. Just watch out for that, you know. Sometimes that happens and we don't even realize it. And I'm always looking out for that, because I don't want people to think that that's the way I am. I'm not that way. I'm down to earth, a double Capricorn with a Taurus moon. Down to earth, y'all. So look, I'm just reading the major arcana backwards. So you'll use your higher mind, your intuition, your third eye, you know, pray on things, meditate on things, and, you know, follow your passions, but be careful of deceptions, lies, and deceit. Don't go down the wrong road because of your passions, be led astray, you know, lies, deception, deceit, and be creative. Got an opportunity to start something new, to be creative, maybe even have a child. If Aquarius, I don't know if that's what you want, but this could be some new creative endeavor you create. This is your judgment. It's the end of it, whatever it is, whatever you've been worried over, whatever you've been fighting over, it's done. Let it go, Aquarius. It's over. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next sign. And by the way, Aquarius, I hope that resonated with you. If you haven't already done so, take a moment to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell so you know whenever I'm going live, because I don't always go live. And let's see. Well, I'll tell you to like our page, Astrology A Look Inside, and go find us on all social media at Astrology A Look Inside. Okay, we're moving on to Pisces. Told you I'm doing them weird. I'm doing them weird, I know. Okay, we're doing Pisces. 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 Hey. Pisces. Pisces. Divine Spirit, show me clearly that special message for the sign of Pisces. Wow, got a couple of cards. Sorry about that, y'all. Pisces. 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 Ooh. Pisces. 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 Okay, I see you wanted to come out. Pisces. Oh, Pisces. Pisces. Okay. Pisces, yours starts out with the Page of Coins. Page of Coins, Pisces. It's getting that communication about money. Maybe, I don't know what kind of communication you're getting. Maybe getting word about some new way of making money. Could be a letter you're waiting for, an email, a text, a phone call, something to do with the money. Whatever it is, it's ending because you got the Death card with it. Now you could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe. I don't know what that communication is, but it's going to put an end to something. And whatever it is, it's the justice. Like the end, when you get that ending, that's the justice. You know, we reap what we sow. And so there's always a time when it's time to, you know, it's harvest time. It's that time. This is the justice. We reap what we sow. You putting an end to something, and the harvest, getting your whatever that is. I do see the Ace of Coins next, though, and I, you know, that's good. Okay, but I mean, everybody wants that, but look, got the Tower. Next, after that, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I mean, Pisces, right? But you know, sometimes when you get the Tower, that ending, you get that ending so you can get the new beginning. Seven of Staves. I think it, whatever you're going through, you know, have integrity, have fortitude, don't give up. Here's the Devil. You might be having temptations. This is like that seven deadly sins, passions, all the devil stuff is also lies, deception, and deceit. But here's the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you've got choices and chances to win and to get out of whatever you're in. And oh gosh, here's the High Priestess. Love that. It's about using that intuition. And here's the 8, 10 of coins. I love this because if I'm not mistaken, you had the Ace of Coins and the 10 of coins in this reading. And here's the 6 of coins right after. First of all, I love the 10 of coins. My favorite card. I talk about it all the time because that's getting it all. That's the, you know, the family, the love, the house, the car, the dog. But I love that it's give to get. So the more you give love, the more you're going to get it back, especially if this was about love for Pisces. And even money, the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. It's the Fool. It's taking a chance, going out on a limb. Maybe giving when you don't want to give, right? That's the more you give, the more you get. The Fool is taking a chance, maybe an Aries. Oh, but whatever it is, be careful. On the bottom of the deck, 3 of swords. I think I got the message here. I think some Pisces have been really holding back on getting involved with anybody. Maybe because there was the Tower, they got burnt, they got hurt, it hurt them. So then they just like forget it. I'm not messing with nobody because I'm not getting hurt no more. And I think they start working probably on their money, most likely, because there's all about the coins right here. We got the 10 of coins, the ace of coins, and the page of coins. That's hearing about the money, that's having the money, that's enjoying the money. So I think some Pisces are getting the money. But look, I just had to show this to y'all. The sheer number of major arcana. Everything else was major arcana, really. And I'm just going to read the major arcana backwards. It tells its own story. I mean, I feel like the other cards were just interrupting the major arcana anyway, because there were so many. Death card. Whatever you're going through, Pisces, this is the end of it. It's done. It's over. Got to let it go. And this is the Justice card. We reap what we sow, and it's time. It's harvest time. Okay. This is a Tower. It's done. Let it go. Think about it, let it go. Let it go, baby. Look like another love kill. Okay, could be that. Could be a kill. I don't know. Could, whatever it is, when it ends, you get an opportunity to start again. Because if it's the Justice and it's dying, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Watch out for the 7 deadly sins. Oh, some Pisces out there fighting, jumping on cars, breaking out windows. Lord, because he cheated or got a third part. Oh, Lord. Don't do that, Pisces. Devil card. It's going to be lies, deception, and deceit. It could just be that they lied and deceived, or somebody lied, or, something like that. But I don't know why I just got the image of somebody breaking out somebody's windows. I don't know. Just... Whew. Devil card, it's the devil. Temptations, lies, deception, deceit. I think you have an opportunity to win, though. Still, Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, where she round and around and around she goes, where she stops, nobody knows. It could stop anywhere. But Pisces, use your intuition. Remember, you're the high priestess. Remember that. You are Pisces, by the way. I think Cancer is normally, but I always think of Pisces. And use that intuition. Here's the Fool. If this is about an opportunity, something's already ended. It's dead, right? The first card, Death card. Like, okay. First card, last card, Alpha and Omega. Fool and the Death card. That's the first card. That's the beginning and the end. Beginning and the end. Beginning and the end. It started on the end and it ended on the beginning. So you've got an ending that's going to lead to your beginning. Use your higher mind, high priestess, to figure that out, whether you're a male or female. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, three of swords. So I think some Pisces are getting, if this was Pisces, I believe this was for Pisces, right? So I think some Pisces are getting over that pain. That's what that is. Heartache, been let down. Like I said, it could be a TKO. Right? Has to end so you get the new beginning. Started on the end. Saying it started on the end. Get everything you want once it ends, if it has to end. What I don't like is when people hold on to something that really has to end because they can't get their new beginning until they let go of what's not working. That ain't working. So I've been thinking about this with everything I'm doing. Like, should I let go of this? Should I let go of that? Like, I need to do what works. Right? So anyway, let's move on to Aries. I don't know if that was supposed to be Aries, but this is definitely going to be Aries. Got the moon in Aries. Gotta do Aries. All right. Aries. Let me see, what's that? Oh, oh, that popped out again. That is coming out all night. What is that about? Aries. Aries. Ooh, Aries. 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 Oh, Aries. Hey, Aries. Aries. Okay, Aries. I couldn't believe when I saw this. I'm like, Aries, Aries. But you also started on the death card. I mean, it's so rare to have it happen, but it happened twice. And like I said, that's the ending. You started on the ending, but then you got the Ace of Coins crossing yours. So I think it's the end of your worry about money. Party over here. Party over here. Party over here. For Aries. They got the money. Aries. You got that money. And if you think I'm kidding, 9 of coins. Aries, you got that money. Aries. And you think I'm kidding? 6 of coins, Aries. 6 of coins. Aries got that money coming. What? And you think I'm kidding? It's coming fast. Chariots. I'm telling you, Aries, you got the money coming. You just got to believe that money is coming. Some Aries might not be thinking they got this money coming. Got this money coming. You know, you might be looking back on the times when you ain't had no money. Maybe looking back on the times when you did have money, right? But you got to know the money is coming. I know you might have some decisions you got to make. The 2 of Swords might be decisions about loyalty. Maybe you got to leave somebody, leave a job. I don't know. Whatever it is, here's the Hangman. Been thinking about it, praying over it, meditating over it, doing binaural beats about it, maybe doing hypnosis on it. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're going to come to a decision and you're going to win. Victory. Going to win. This is complete and total success. So do your due diligence and win. And you're moving away from whatever's been bothering you. Knight of Staves. And on the Ace of Cups. I kid you not, you got money coming. Look, I saw, wait, let me see the bottom of the deck. Strength, Aries. Have passion. Look, I saw 2 aces. I was just going to say that. 2 aces. That's like you getting involved in maybe some online business, some online endeavor you done picked up for like $147 or something like that. And it turns into like thousands of dollars a month. Something like that. Getting involved. That's making a small investment that leads to something big. That's what 2 aces are. And you had 2 aces. So good luck with that. And also, let's see what else here. You had 2 sixes. I remember 2 sixes. Is that the relationship? Let me check. I'll check. That Knight of Staves moving. I'll check on the 2 sixes. I mean, this is, to me, it's about you investing in something and making yourself a little bit of bank. I just see the money, Aries. You just got to reach out. You got to make that little investment. Doesn't have to be a big one. It could be small. It don't even have to be 147. It could be 47, something like that. And I bet you, this is maybe that time in June for you to reach out and do that so you can make that bank. And 2 sixes is a special relationship that's not amazing, but it could be. So some Aries could be getting into like something new. It's not really hot yet, but it's growing. And you could have some irritations with people you work with if you have a regular workplace. And look, when I look at the major arcana, it is pretty clear to me what I'm seeing here. It's like, look, the end of whatever you've been going through is here. or you're dealing with Scorpio. And good luck is coming in, it's coming in fast. So pray, meditate, get ready. That's what it's telling me. And so good luck, okay? Pray, meditate, and get ready because it's coming. Get ready. So moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Taurus. I told you I was going in weird directions tonight, but I just decided that's the way I'm doing it. I'm going to go to Taurus. And then, yeah, we'll do Taurus. So let's see. Put that music up for a minute. Hey. All right now. Let's see if anyone stopped by to ask for a reading or anything. And we had an Ellianah out there. Said, can I get a career future reading? Please. Ellianah, Ellianah, or Ellianah, if you're still there, you let me know and I will do a career reading for you. I will. Well, I'll do something quick on the cards. How's that? But I want to know you're still out there. So if you're not out there, I won't do it. But I would do it if you were there. So Ellianah. Let me know if you're out there and I will do that for you, okay? All right. Meanwhile, we're moving on to the sign of Taurus. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what we've got going on for Taurus. Taurus. You know what's so cute when your friends ask, hey, you busy? And you're live on YouTube. Like, yeah, just a wee bit right now. Just a wee bit. But, okay, hold on. I just dropped a card. I don't think I'm going to lay it. Up here. It lost me for a minute. I see Taurus. Taurus. Oh man, that's too many. Taurus. 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 One more. Oh, Taurus. Oh, there he goes. Oh yeah. Okay. So Ellianah, if you're out there, let me know and I will do that reading for you. Just wanted to let you know that. In the meantime, we are about to do the reading for the sign of Taurus. And the first card I picked up for Taurus was a 6 of Swords. Taurus, some of y'all are moving away from whatever you've been dealing with. You might actually be physically moving, like moving to a new place, moving into a new relationship, moving into a new life, moving into a new future, whatever's going on, use your higher mind, your intuition, that third eye, your whatever you have, because the high priestess is that person. She really doesn't just use her intelligence. She's not flying off the seat of her pants. She really uses her third eye. Like she really uses emotional intelligence. And I think it's asking you to use emotional intelligence. And here's a 5 of Staff. I think there could be some fighting. And maybe that's what it's asking you to use emotional intelligence about. Fighting. 2 of Swords. This could be about loyalty, making decisions about loyalty, because some Tauruses feel that they were stabbed in the back. 10 of Swords. I don't know if it's something that you're currently in or you're just looking back on it. And it's one of those things. Just remember that's the past. Stay in the now. Whatever it is. 7 of Staffs, have fortitude, have integrity. Know that you can win the battle, but you have to stay strong. I think you have an opportunity for a new beginning, Taurus. Ace of Staffs, a new creative way of doing things as well. Oh, look at this. 5 of coins, a new or 3 of coins, new creative way of doing things. That's learning a new skill. Some Tauruses might be learning a new skill. You might be learning a new way of doing things, or learning a new, getting educated, maybe in school. Look at that Page of Swords. It could be communicating, educating yourself, learning some new way of thinking, some maybe even in taking a course, and it ends on the world. This is a Capricorn card. I mean, it's ruled by the Earth and Saturn. That's Capricorn. And my thing is, it's like having the world at your feet. It's having, like, the world is your oyster. I'm going to go ahead and say it, Taurus. The world is your oyster. Okay. I don't know if any Tauruses feel like the world is their oyster, but the world is your oyster, Taurus. Remember that when you feel like giving up, or you just don't feel like it's so. Like sometimes it's hard to think like we can get beyond whatever the pain is, or whatever it is you're looking back on. I love that these two came out together. That's like looking back, and the other card saying no, moving toward my future. Move towards your future. And the 2 6s, I just read it, so I remember it's a relationship. It's not great yet, but it could be. And maybe that's what they mean by you moving toward your future, going toward that relationship. Not great yet, but could be. Page Sword could be communicating, texting, emailing, getting to know somebody. Ace of Staffs, a new beginning. I just sense there's a new beginning for Taurus, new opportunities. And you only had 2 major arcana. You have the World in the High Priestess. Use your mind, use your higher mind, use your third eye, use your high. I don't even remember. I say it all the time, but just use your head, okay? Because the world is your oyster. The world is at your feet. You can have anything. You just have to go for it, okay? So use that. On the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Yes, you can get your emotional fulfillment. You just have to remember to stay emotionally stable. Use your higher mind, your intuition to get what you want. Taurus, you got this. And you know that you had an Ace of Staffs. I'm going to say, if you had, some of you guys might be making a small investment as well into making some extra money. Maybe that's why you're learning a new skill. Maybe you've invested in something and now you're learning a new way to make money online or something like that. Good luck, Taurus. So give me a second, and then we're going to move on to the next sign, which is Gemini. I think I did Gemini, didn't I? I mean, in my other reading, just saying. I guess I'm catching up. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what I should do. No, it's not for Gemini. I'm not going to do Gemini. I'm skipping. Sorry, Gemini. I recorded yours. I'll do y'all at the end if I have time, if I got the energy. But if I don't have to, I'm not doing it twice. Y'all got extended readings too. Just saying, Gemini. Well, I'm skipping to Leo. I don't think I did Leo yet. We're going to do Leo next. Let's see. Divine Spirit, show me clearly that special message for the beautiful, wonderful sign of Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. 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 Hey. All right now. Leo. 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 Oh, Leo. Leo. Oh, Leo. 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 Oh my goodness, Leo. 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 Oh, Leo. Oh my goodness. Hey. I got a party for Leo. uh, hey. All right. Let's talk, Leo. So I love the first card that you got because it was the give to get card. And one of the things I always say is Leo is the most generous of all zodiac signs. If anyone is going to give, it's going to be a Leo. Okay? I really think that. Now, some people may have other experiences with Leo, but I have found them to be one of the most generous of all the signs. They really are generous. You know, as long as you give them lots of compliments and love and tell them how cute they are, they'll always, they are. And also, there's the Magician. So, Leo, I think that you've got all the tools you need to succeed. And as long as you're giving out, you're going to get back. Just remember that. I think you might have been going through some physical things, some Leos maybe. Whatever it is, you got the star next. And the star is like after you've been through hell. After you've been through something, the sun shines again on you, but you've got to pour out your emotions. Don't hold on to that. Whatever it is, whatever you've been through, don't hold on to it. Let it go, okay? And you'll recover. And here, that's your justice. We reap what we sow, but your justice, I think, is healing. And here is the 9 of coins. I love this card. This is you having a victory. You winning, you being successful with money. You might even have some people jealous of you because you look good, you smell good, you're doing good, right? Look, Ace of Cups, got your emotional fulfillment. Like I said, smelling good, looking good, driving around looking good. So people jealous. And in the current position, there it is. 10 of Swords. There it is. 10 of Swords. And it's like, what? No. Okay. 10 of Swords. And this is really that feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. Maybe there's a third party or something of that nature. You just feeling that stabbed in the back feeling. And look, Knight of Cups. Here we go. I think that there could be an offer coming in. This could be an offer for work, an offer for love, but it's an offer coming in. And, you know, when it does come in, I think it's going to be too good to say no to because you want it. That's what you want. I think right now you feel like you're trapped, like your hands are tied behind your back, like you just feel trapped somehow. And I don't know if this is about money because I see the Ace of Coins next. You've been feeling like your hands have been tied with money, like you've been trapped with money, haven't been able to get further ahead with money. But whatever's been going on, look, you got the Chariot. This is your end card that came out. And I really think that is victory, that success coming in quickly. And I really believe you've got this success coming in quickly. I really, truly do. And you had several aces in this reading. Several really good cards in this reading. And so, yeah, 2 aces on the bottom of the deck, the Fool, beautiful. So whatever this is, take a chance, you know, go out on a limb, take a chance to do what needs to be done. And, you know, especially when it comes to money with the 2 aces. This is like you making an investment, a small investment in your future, and it leads to like wealth or money or success. So let me go over these major, you got several major arcana. And the first card was the Magician. So there's the Magician right there. This, you know, the Magician, right, is sometimes, and by the way, it's a 1 card, Leo, I love that. But it's telling me you've got all the tools you need to be a success, to get what you want, to achieve your goals, your aims, whatever it is you're after. You might be physically going through a little something, but you can definitely get what you want. And I really believe that you might be physically going through something, because look at the next card with the star. He's so emaciated. It's like he's recovering from an illness or from something. And I do feel like some Leos might be, pouring out their emotions or getting over something. And once they let go of whatever that was, or that past, or that illness, they're going to be able to move on. And this is your justice. We reap what we sow, and it's harvest time. And I think your justice is going to give you a more balanced life. And it ends on the Chariot. That's success. That's you getting your success. So congratulations, Leo. Congratulations. So let's see here. The next card, next sign I'm going to do is the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Let's see. Just separating the cards like I like to do. And then we'll go ahead and do this for Virgo. Let me take a sip of tea. And I tell you what, before I do that, Virgo, I'm just going to really quickly pull a few cards for Ellianah. Just a quick, like 5 cards. Let's just do that, okay? Just so I can't say I didn't do it for her, because I feel bad not doing it for her, child. Let's see what we got for her. What? I don't know where you went to, Ellianah or whatever your name is, but cha. Best reading all night. Ellianah. First card, Queen of Coins. This is amazing if you're a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Queen of Coins. All about that money. And then we got the star. Like, it's after you've been through something. She said career or future. Did she not just say a career or future reading? Look, whatever you've been through, it's over. Pour out your emotions. It's time to get started again. You got that Queen of Coins. Because guess what, Ellianah? You win! You got the Sun card. You win. And then you got the Ace of Coins. All about that money. All about that bank. All about that money. And all about that bank. Hey. And then you got the 10 of Coins. Girl. Do I say anything more? In the bag. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Coins. The more you give, the more you get. So if you want a better career, a better future, you give. The more you give, the more you're going to get back, okay? And you win. Girl, you win. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to move on now to Virgo. I had to get that in there for Ellianah because Lord, that child wins, okay? I don't know if she knows she wins, but she is going to win, okay? If you want have a job you're after, you're going to get that job. I mean, and I would apply for whatever you think you're qualified for because you're going to get it because you win. Okay, so let's do that Virgo now, okay? She got everything but the kitchen sink in that read. 5 cards, best cards in the deck. Crazy, crazy. So let's see what we're telling Virgo. Virgo. Let's see. Virgo. Divine Spirit, show me. Ooh, Virgo. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Oh, too many. Virgo, Virgo. Oh my God, no. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Too many. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Oh my gosh. Virgo, Virgo. Where'd that go? Oh my gosh. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Oh my goodness. Virgo. Oh my goodness. Really? Oh. Okay. Okay. What's that one? Got it. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So my daughter's a Virgo and she's going through a little something, something. And so this was a really emotional reading for me. But I'm just hoping that all will be well for all Virgos. So the first card that I got was Judgment. Whatever is going on, this is it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a final decision being made about something. It might be the final decision about something. I don't know. It has the world next to it. So this could be moving. This could be travel. This could be having the world at your feet. This could be a Capricorn. This is Earth and Saturn. This is heavy. A lot of people don't talk about the heaviness of the world. This could be someone who I think might be feeling like they've been, carrying the world on their shoulders and the world on their back. And I think this is someone who's been going through a lot of pain physically. You've been through something. I think emotionally, it's like pour out your emotions, let it out so that you can heal. I think whatever you've been going through, it's important to know that you're head and shoulders above your competition, that you are successful, you are victorious, and you can succeed in any endeavor. But there is a death card here. So I sense that something is ending, something, and I think you've got a choice. You've got a decision. You've got a choice that you've got to make. You've got to decide. Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? Am I going to go up? Am I going to go down? Am I going to do it or am I not? Because in the current position, there was the Tower. And the Tower is an ending. It could be something you were building and working towards suddenly ends. Like you have to do an about face or something that you hoped was going to come into fruition, doesn't work out the way you wanted it to. But this ending can lead to your new beginning. Here's a 3 of Cups. This could be celebrating after going through some problems. And I think you might have been through something, but I think there will be celebration after. Here's the 10 of Coins. Whatever this is, I see the happy family, the happy home life, the happy couple, happy marriage, your commitment, the dog, the children, the money. It's all there. I think you've got an offer coming in. You'll get an offer. You just can't refuse. It's what you want. It could be an offer for love. It could be an offer for money. It could be a new job. It could be a new way of doing things. You'll take it. I sense it's for money. Here's that offer, Knight of Coins. That's the money call, right? That's getting that money. Whatever it is, Virgo, I do sense that some are feeling like they're tied, they're bound. But look, your hands, there's nothing on those arms. He can get up and walk away at any time. And so can you, Virgo, because you're strong. You are strong. You're the Magician. And let me tell you something about the Magician. The Magician might be in a lot of pain. That's one of the things they talk about is the Magician is often in pain. you know, that like the knees hurt, or something's going wrong with them, or they're aging, or something of that nature. But they are powerful, and they have all the tools they need to overcome whatever that pain is. That's the beauty of being the magician. Now, let me tell you something. I pulled the cards. Yeah, there could be a lively debate over something. Some Virgos could be arguing or communicating a lively debate or arguing over something with someone. It could be men, maybe. But your stack of major arcana was ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to read these back as major arcana and get this to you. First was the Judgment card. This is the end of something. This is the judgment. The judgment has come. The final decision will be made. A final decision must be made, and it will be made. And you'll be able to move toward whatever that is you're moving toward, maybe traveling towards something, or just having the world at your feet, being in control of it. I do sense that you might have been going through something, whatever it is. I think it's ending with the star here. Pour out your emotions, pour out whatever it is. Let it go. The Death card, let it go. It's done. It's done. The Tower, let it go. It's done. It's over. Let it go. I don't want to say let it die. That's a horrible thing to say, but let it go so that you can get your new beginning. That's your strength. You know, your new beginning, what you're passionate about. Because remember, you're the magician. You can make anything occur. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Devil card. So this could be about your passions, about your desires, but, you know, be careful of lies, deception, deceit. Don't deceive yourself, okay? All right, Virgo. So I'm going to be moving on to the next sign. And that sign is the sign of Libra. But before I do that, I'm going to actually take a break in a second, because I haven't had a break and it's time for me to have one. And so, you know, as soon as I separate these cards, I'm going to run to the ladies and I'll be back to finish the cards that I have left to do. Because I told you I'm doing them in a weird way, but I do know I have to do Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. What? I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let me cut this up. I'll be right back. In fact, I'll give you a break of that song and I'll put this one on. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're moving on to the sign of Libra. 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 Let's see what we're telling Libra. Let's see. Oh, what's that? Okay, Libra. 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 Wow. Oh, Libra. 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 Wow. Libra. 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 Wow. Anything else? Is that it? Wow. I guess that's it. Yep, there it is. I just can't believe the amount of swords that came out in that reading. Libra, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't even believe it. So your first card, Libra, was this card, the 3 of Coins. I think some Libras are in the midst of learning a new skill. That's a new skill, a new way of doing things, a new way of making money, something new, maybe in class. Here's the King of Cups. I think you could be emotional about it. If you're a female, your partner could be emotional about you maybe going to school. I feel like some Libras might even be feeling like they've got to make a choice, make a decision. It's the 2 of Staves, like, should I go right? Should I go left? Making that choice. But I feel like your future is on the horizon and you feel it too. You know, you've got this choice to make so that you can move forward and put an end to what isn't serving you anymore. It's time to put an end to what's not working. And I think some Libras might even feel like their hands are tied, like they can't make that choice. But look, have some integrity, have some fortitude, and, you know, stick to what it is that go for what's yours. I feel like some Libras might even feel like they got stabbed in the back. 10 of Swords. So you might be dealing with that 10 of Swords feeling. That's a horrible feeling, by the way. That's like feeling betrayed, lied to, cheated on. You got the 6 of Swords, which is like the more you give, or excuse me, you're moving away from a situation. Maybe you're moving away from being stabbed in the back because that was your current position card. You might be feeling like you might be starting to move away from that. Here's the King of Swords. If you're a male, you could be doing like your, I don't want to say reconnaissance, but educating yourself, getting information so that you can make a decision toward whatever you're moving towards. There might even be communication, Page of Swords, talking, telephone calls, emails, texts, flames, Page of Swords. Could be just getting in more information, information so you can strategize. 9 of Staves, preparing for your future, getting ready to do what you want, but strategizing and preparing for it. And that's because you got the Ace of Staves. So many swords, Libra. It all leads to you having your victory. This is total victory. Here's the Knight of Swords on the end. So there could be some fighting. I think some Libras feel like they have to fight for their victory, right? You feel like you got to fight for everything you get. And maybe that's what's going on. Like all these swords, man, all this feeling like you got to fight for every scrap off the table. I see you're learning a new skill and you have the 9 of Swords, so you're moving away from it. Like whatever this is, this feeling. You have the Ace of Swords, so you have the potential to like really have a victory, truly be victorious. Okay, so remember that. And you had 2 kings. So remember, Libra, men, it's the men, a man or men Get advice from men and men who can help you succeed, because there's the death card. Something's ending. Something's dying, falling away. Could be ending with a Scorpio, but something is just ending. It's the death card. Let it go. It's done. On the bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. I think some Libras are so worried. I got so many swords in that reading. Ridiculous amount of swords. And I know you're a Libra, but I just feel like you've been really in your head. Let it go, death card. Let that go. I just feel like some Libras just feel like they were not being honored in some way. So they, they got to let something go. But you had the Ace of Swords, and that's your ace, Libra. So I feel like whatever is happening, it's going to be for your best good. And you got the 3 of Coins. So I think you're going to be busy learning some new way of making money or doing something, and keep your mind off of it. Someone stabbed you in the back with that 10 of Swords in that reading. Just know you can move away from that and move away from that person. Okay? If that's what's going on. I don't know if that resonates with anyone, but that's what I was feeling. We're moving on to the next sign, which is the sign of Scorpio. We're telling Scorpio. 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 Let's see, Divine Spirit. Oh, that popped right out. Scorpio. Ha ha ha. Queen of Cups. There you go. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. 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 Oh, Scorpio. 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 Oh. Scorpio. 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 Oh, what? Scorpio. 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 Okay, I guess that's the way it's ending, right? That's what you want me to. Lord, no. Wanted to tell Scorpio something else. Okay. Hi. Okay, Scorpio. First card. 6 of Coins. You're another one. The more you give, the more you get. The more you give out money, the more you get. The more you give out freebies, the more you get. The more you give out love, the more you get. The more you give out your emotions, the more you get back. Queen of Cups. There you are, Scorpio, in your own reading, Queen of Cups, especially if you're a female. It's emotional female, but I think some Scorpios might be in their head, 9 of Swords, having bad thoughts, bad nightmares, bad thinking, that stinking thinking. So stay out of your mind. I mean, especially if you're having bad thoughts. Watch that. 2 of Staves. This is you. You got choices. You got decisions to make. You got choices to make. You got decisions on what direction your whole life can go in. Queen of Staves. Love the Queen of Staves. She's always sharp, put together, well liked, got a good personality. She's able to make a decision. She's a very good queen, pregnant with new ideas. That could be you. And here's the Judgment card. I think something could be ending, whatever you've been going through. If you've been through something, something's going to end. So, I mean, like and I'm not saying something's ending in a bad way, but it's like if you've been going through like an issue with someone, you might suddenly find that it's been resolved. And you'll be like, oh, finally, after all this time, it got resolved. Because guess what, Scorpio? You win! You win, Scorpio. This is in the current position. You win. So stop worrying. Stop. It's okay. Some Scorpios been all drinking and stuff, all into themselves, all worried. I think some Scorpios even have success and love coming. I mean, win, Scorpio. You also got the star. So I feel like, pour out your emotions if you have to. Let them go, let them fly. But you win. Make sure you do that. Know the sun is shining on you. Want you to win. Don't listen to no lies, deception, and deceit. Don't let the devil get you down. Don't let him win. Because you can have it all. 10 of coins. You can have the money, the car, the house, the family, the relationship. You can have it all. Know that. Victory ends on it. 9 of coins. This is you getting it all. You're 9 of, at least getting victory. Yeah, the 10 of coins and the 9 of coins. So why not get it? Why not go for the gusto? Why not believe in yourself? Why not believe that you're deserving of having it all? Because you are. Right? I was talking to a girl about that today, about me believing I'm deserving of having a good life, of having it all, of being successful. And we don't realize how much gunk we carry around in us, messages and whatnot telling us that we don't deserve it, that we don't deserve to have it all, or what makes you so deserving of this or that. I've got all of that stuff going on in my head, which is really hindering me moving forward with my life. And so some might have been going through that, maybe some Scorpios. Look, you had 3 9s in this reading, 3. So when you get 3 9s, it's about your surroundings affecting your mood. Like if you live in a shack and you don't got no like internet connection, or you don't, it's dirty, you have to fight off people. I mean, where you live in a situation like, say, with roommates and it's junky and loud. I mean, these kind of things affect your mood. You've really got to take into consideration your whole ambiance, like where you are. Your environment will make or break your relationships as well. You also had 2 queens. And 2 queens is you getting advice and help from women. So, whatever's going on in your life, reach out to some women, because like maybe just me right now helping, I don't know, but advice from women. And when I look at the major arcana judgment card, it's the judgment, something's ending, this is the final stage of it, because you win. You got the sun, you win. Okay, Scorpio, and here's the star. Pour out your emotions. The sun is shining on you. And don't let any lies, deception, or deceit get caught up in, all those things like jealousy and coveting and all that. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. What I say? 5 of staves. Don't get caught up in that. It's a fight. Don't get caught. That's jealousy and fighting and covetousness. Like I said, there's maybe people at your job being jealous because you got a promotion, or all that kind of stuff. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Right? You're beyond that. And sometimes we just have to tell ourselves, stuff like that, because we can get pulled into other people's crap. I want to get pulled into other people's crap. Not enough of our own. So be careful. Just saying. With all those 9s, there could be people jealous because they see your success, right? That's the thing about the 9s. They see your success. There might even be someone watching you and talking about you, about your success. So be careful of that, Scorpio. All right? Love to. So I'm going to move on to the very next sign. And Benita S. was out there. She says, hello, lovely Adrian. Just popping in to say hello. Hello, Benita. Love Benita Sintashi. She's one of my favorite people. So we're moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. Let's see what we're going to tell the beautiful sign of Saggy. Sagittarius. Here we go. Saggy. Okay, let's see. Divine Spirit, show me clearly that message for the sign of Sagittarius. Show me clearly. Wow. Show me. Saggy. Oh, that popped up in the air. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, Saggy. I'm glad I missed that card. But then this popped out. Oh my God, I came back. Oh my gosh. That was faded. Wow. Saggy. Two cards. It is. All right, I see you. Okay. Okay, Saggy, first card. Two of Swords. Some Sagittariuses might feel like they are making a decision. You got choices to make about loyalty, about just choices, decisions, options. And you got to make those choices because something is about the end. This is the Death card. And maybe you feel like you've got to end something in order to, to get ahead. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, be careful of lies, deception, and deceit. It's the Moon card. And it's about being sure that we use our intuition when we're making those decisions. Sometimes we don't, right? I can sense that, this is where you might be going out on a limb, taking a chance, throwing caution to the wind. Whatever it is, use integrity and fortitude. Seven of Staves. I mean, it might be where you are in the actual argument, but whatever happens, use your integrity and fortitude. And here is the Six of Coins next. This is saying give to get. The more you give, the more you get. The more you give out, the more you get back. And in the current position, it's the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay, that's possible, Saggy. Or you might have, say, Capricorn rising or Capricorn moon, or it could just be that you're dealing with lies, deception, and deceit. I saw the moon in this reading too. So be careful of that. The devil, well, he's what they call him, the great deceiver, right? Sometimes we deceive ourselves. And look, right after that, three of Swords. I don't know if anyone's been deceived or if they've been in a third party or if there's some lying or cheating going on. Three of Swords. Right after it, Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, I couldn't make this up. So yeah, there might be some lying, cheating or something going on, but the Queen of Swords, she's either been in a situation already where someone lied, cheated on her, or she's lost a child or lost a marriage, or she's about to cut somebody off because they ain't doing right. You're being third party by someone. I can see a Sag cutting somebody off. And here's the Eight of Coins. I think you're, concentrate on making that money, learning a new skill, a new way of doing things. King of Cups, you might be dealing with a water sign. Maybe if you're a female, maybe like a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer. I sense you've got many choices and options to get your emotional fulfillment. Like you've got choices here, but it ends on the Three of Coins. I'm not kidding. Spend your time on gaining this new skill, whatever this is. Like sometimes when our relationships ain't doing right, that's our clue to throw ourselves into our work. And I can sense this might be happening for someone. Like you might decide you have to throw yourself into your work and, put a lot of effort into that. You had a couple of doubles here, but I'm going to tell you what they mean as well. Yeah, you had a couple of doubles here. But yeah, you had 2 3s and 2 7s. And I can't remember what 2 3s offhand are. So I'll tell you what they are. 2 3s. Here we go. It's that you'll need to seek support from a group of people. So it could be a group of people. it could be that if you're in a relationship, like seeking support from a counselor or a priest or therapist or someone like me, getting astrology reading or something, but seek out help from like friends and books and stuff. And in business, you can benefit from a course or a study or some kind of group coaching program or something like that. And you also had 2 sevens, and 2 sevens are signs and messages from God. And your angels. You're protected by the spirits, the universe. It's impactful relationships. And you could have a significant time in your career, your job, your business. It's big. You're protected by God. That's, or, signs and messages from God and your angels, but spirits in the universe, but still, that's amazing. So, okay, you had several major arcana. I like to read them backwards, tell their own story when I do it. I'm going to do it really quick. Had the Death card. Something's ending. It's ending fast, ending quickly. It could be some lies, deception, or deceit, something you didn't see clearly. You just couldn't see it. Maybe you went out on a limb, took a chance, you feel like the fool. Maybe that's what you're being asked to do, is to take a chance and go. I think it's after you've then been a fool and then saw the error of the ways, because it ends on the devil. Like when you look at these cards together, look at this. Okay, Saji. It's like the death of something's ending because of deceit and maybe jumping in too quickly and being deceived. On the bottom of the deck, the Hangman. So, take time, pray, meditate, do binaural beats, tapping, meditation, whatever it takes to get out of it, to forget it. And I'm like, sometimes we can't even see the truth, like even when we're being deceived. So it might take all of that for you to see or to come to the conclusion like, oh, I've been deceiving myself, or oh, I've been he was deceiving me, or whatever it is. But take that time for you to do it. Whatever it is you can't see, make sure you take the time to make sure you can see. Okay, so if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the next sign, which I'm going to go ahead and, Adrienne, just curious, did you skip Gemini? I'm about to do Gemini coming up. I think, did I do Gemini? I did skip Gemini. I'm about to do Gemini. So weird you asked me, Vanita. I did it in a weird order, and you just happen to be here when I'm about to do Gemini. That's so funny. I just did Saggy, right? I just did Saggy. And next is Gemini. Because I feel like I'm catching up on what I did. So next is Gemini. So let's do Gemini. Let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell Gemini. Let's see here. So Divine Spirit, show me clearly, what's that special message for the sign of Gemini? Gosh, a couple of cards came out. Gemini. 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 Oh, Gemini. Gemini. Anything else? Show me. Gemini. Anything else? Gemini. 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 Oh. Oh. Okay, I got a message for you, Gemmies. Let's party first. I know, Vanita, perfect timing. I had to stop the party for Gemini. Okay, so let's get started. First card, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. I think some Geminis have been looking backwards, looking back at the past, looking back at whenever it was, maybe an old relationship, an old job, an old situation, and just thinking, oh, it was better then, you know, it was better back then, and not, you know, looking forward to the future. Because I think you got the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini, next crossing that. So don't spend so much time looking in the past. Your future, your fortune, I believe, is in your future. I think some Geminis might even get an offer. The Knight of Coins. This is maybe an offer to make money, an offer for a job, some offer for some new opportunity. And I really think that for some Geminis, if you've been in a situation, this could be a job, this could be a relationship, this could be anything where you feel like your needs have not been met, that you have not been taken seriously, like you have not been put first and foremost in somebody's life, or taken, or say if you work at a job and they've not given you a raise, or you're in a relationship and he's third partying you with someone else. This is the get up and walk away card. This is exactly what this is. You want your emotional fulfillment. And if they're not giving it to you, you're going to go to where you can get it. Like I said, if it's a job, here's that offer. Knight of Cups coming in right after, like, you know, we got your resume. You are perfect for this job. Would you like it? You're like, hell to the other job. I'm on board. Here I come. Or this could be a love offer. You could be in a love offer relationship that's not going the way it should, and you get a sudden offer and it's perfect for you, and you know, there it is. Here's a Page of Coins. I really do think it's about money, though. I think this is getting that message, that email, that call. If you've got out a resume or something like that, you're getting that message. And my answer to you with the Fool in the current position is take it. Take a chance, go out on a limb, take that new job, take that new relationship, go on that, get that new apartment. I don't know what it is, but go for it. Go for it. I think go for it after you prayed a little bit. No, make sure you have, you know, taking time to meditate and pray and find out all your decisions. That's what the Hangman does. He just, you know, he goes to God, he goes into his deep consciousness and his higher mind before he makes his decision. So make sure you do that. Okay. But here's the Queen of Coins. This is about you getting that money. I'm telling you, you might get an offer that you really feel like is going to lead to you having more. And my thing is, Gemini, just be careful, because I sense some Geminis might feel like they're bound, like they can't do it, like they can't leave. Like, I'm bound to this job, or I'm bound to this relationship, or I'm bound to this marriage, or whatever, and they feel like they can't leave. But Gemini, the world is at your feet. The world is waiting for you. Your success is waiting for you. The world is an Earth card. It's Saturn ruled. It's about work. This is about work. And I do think that some Geminis have been worried, having bad dreams, bad thoughts, bad worries about, you know, whatever, just thinking, overthinking, maybe negative thinking, dealing with this. And whatever it is, I want you to know you're strong. You got the Strength card. I feel like whatever you're most passionate about, whatever you're putting your passions toward, you're going to get your success. So remember that when you start thinking negatively, because that Nine of Swords, every time I see how dejected he looks when I see that card, it just breaks my heart, because he's so dejected, and that, you know. But look, you had 2 8s. And I'm telling you, this whole reading was, I think, about money and work. Because look, 2 8s, this is willpower, drive, and ambition. This is you maybe getting ahead in your career. Just have that willpower, drive, and ambition to do it. I love it. I think there could be possibly, look, you had the King of Cups, or excuse me, Knight of Cups, the Knight of Coins, and the Queen of Coins, and Page of Coins. You didn't have the King of Coins. but that's a lot of coins. This is about money. You did have 2 knights, and that tells me there's a lively debate. There could be some arguing, some debating, some discussion, some talk about whatever's going on. And here I'm going to read your major arcana. Look, you got the world at your feet. The world is your oyster. I always say about the Wheel of Fortune, around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows, but it is going to be something different and probably better than what you got. So take a chance. Go out on a limb. The Fool card, that is taking a chance. That's not being afraid to start anew. I know you might need to take time to pray and meditate on it. Hangman. Pray and meditate on it then. Do your binaural beats, do your tapping, do whatever you got to do. And then conquer the world, travel, take that new job, be a person. You know, this is getting material wealth even. And then it ends on the Strength card. Just go for it. Don't be afraid, Gemini. And look, 7 of Swords. I think you're going to have choices. I think you're going to have lots of choices. You're going to have decisions actually to make. I think about this job, whatever this new job is that might be coming in. So that's a beautiful, I love that. And Benita was like, yes, perfect timing. Yes, no looking back, moving forward. Yes, moving forward to your future, because your future is so bright, you got to wear some shades. That's what I got to tell you. I love it, Benita. I'm so glad you reminded me to do Gemini, because I just did Sagittarius. And next, I'm going to do the sign of Capricorn, because I skipped over him earlier. And now we're going to do him. Capricorn. I've already done Cancer, right? Or did I? I might have skipped over Cancer. So we're going to do Capricorn and Cancer. I hope I did, everybody. My gosh. Let's see. We got Capricorn and Cancer. Capricorn. 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 I can't remember if I already did Cancer. Oh my gosh, did I do it here? If I did already, then they get 2, but I don't think I did. This is what happens when you do the card readings weird. I think I saved Sag and Gemini and Capricorn and Cancer to last, because I had already recorded them and I still wanted to get them in anyway, right? So let's see, Capricorn. Let's see what we're telling the beautiful sign of Cappy. Capricorn. 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 Oh! Too many. Capricorn. 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 Oh, Capricorn. Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, I love you. I'm over here partying, Capricorns. So Capricorns, this is so good, Capricorn. We start out with the Emperor. The Emperor. Some Capricorns might have an Aries in their life. Some Capricorns might have Aries rising, Aries moon, something Aries going on, but this might just be Capricorn. You are the boss. You are the leader. You are the take control person. You are the head woman or man, okay? You are the leader. You are the executive. You know how to make those choices. 7 of Swords. This is having decisions to make and knowing how to make those decisions in an executive way, Capricorn. This is being the boss. It's being the boss. And look, 10 of Cups. getting your emotional fulfillment on top of it. I love it. And I feel like some Capricorns have been like really salty about their emotional fulfillment. Okay, thank you. Benita reminded me, she said, yes, you skipped Cancer, you did Taurus to Leo. So I'm going to do Capricorn here, and then we're going to do Cancer. So look, we got 4 cups here. I think some Capricorns have been really not feeling what they've been getting, like not happy with what's been going on, not happy with the level of cups that you've got in your life, wanting more, knowing you're capable of getting more and achieving more, and being a little sad about it. Maybe in your drink, or, you know, I don't know, smoking weed, drinking, I don't know, just sad. Look, here's the 8 of Cups. Capricorn, if you feel that you are not being honored, they're not putting your needs first, they're not putting you first, they're not honoring you, they cheat on you, they lie on you, they don't, you know, make you feel special, then you know what to do. This is the walk away card. This is getting your emotional fulfillment. So if someone is not making you feel loved and secured and fulfilled, and in the current position, the Empress, she embodies all the queens. She's filled with emotion, creativity, and she is a new beginning. Maybe it's time to get your new beginning. This could be actually a childbirth coming. Maybe you've got news of a childbirth coming. But this is also being creative in everything, your own endeavors, your own work. This is bringing new life, being emotionally in tune. I think some Capricorns feel like they're stuck. They feel like maybe they're trapped, or they can't move, or that there's something holding them back. But there is nothing holding you back, Capricorn. Nothing. I think it's time to learn a new skill. 8 of Coins. I always think of the 8 of Coins as the Capricorn card anyway. And so I feel like some Capricorns are learning a new way to make money, learning a new skill, learning a new way of doing things, learning a new way to become successful. And whatever it is, it's the 5 of Swords. Put your swords down. The fight is over. I don't think Capricorn realizes the fight is over. So you might still be downing your drink, really worried about your money, really worried about where your next meal is coming from, how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to cover your rent or pay your car payment, or whatever it is. I can sense this is going on for Capricorns because I've been going through that feeling, whatever that feeling is. But Capricorn, you win, Capricorn. I couldn't believe this came out. We got the Sun card. You win, Capricorn. You win. We win at the end. And isn't that the way it is for Cappies? I swear, that's the way it is. No matter how bad it gets, we win at the end. And look, at the bottom of the deck, the Strength card. We win at the end. No matter what we're going through. No matter what you have to endure, you win at the end. Don't let nothing take you down. It's not a bad life. It's just a bad freaking day. Remember that. Sometimes it's hard to remember that. Oh my gosh. This is why I take the cards apart, you guys. This is exactly why I take the cards apart. Everyone's like, why does she take the cards apart? Because it tells its own message. First of all, you got 3 5s and 3 8s. I didn't even realize that. And you got the Emperor and the Empress together. Oh my gosh. That's this, by the way, Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn and you're not in a solid, committed relationship, when I see these 2 cards come out, this tells me I think a lot of Capricorns are going to be getting into a solid, committed relationship. And I'm talking solid. This is like the mom, the dad, the grandparents. This is like, that's that solid marriage right there. Solid like a rock. So if you don't got that, I sense that's coming. Okay, just know that. Because I think some Capricorns aren't in anything and they have given up and they think they can't get that. That's what we all want. When you see those 2 together like that, that's like the establishment of the family, building that family unit. That's beautiful. Oof. Gorgeous. Okay. The Emperor and Empress. And the only thing after that is the Sun. I mean, it's all success. So look, let me see what 3 5s are. I'll tell you what that is. I'll tell you what the 3 5s. 3 5s. It's a warning about okay. So it's a warning of testing times to come. Like this is like the eye of the storm. Like if you've been through something and you might have been like, we might not even realized it, but some Capricorns, this is just the eye of the storm. There are some testing times coming. Okay, be aware of that. There's some setbacks that might be in a relationship. There might be a need to step back from everybody. And you're just dealing with the reality that you're not going to be a millionaire. Nobody likes that reality that, you know, you work hard, but you're not getting anywhere. No one likes that feeling, but some Capricorns might have to deal with that reality. And like the 3 8s is a significant mindset shift. So it is about changing the way you see the world, the way you see yourself, just changing your mindset to think in a different way and change your ideals or change of ideas or ideals that I don't take action on. Also, just seeing how far you've come. Like you might not be exactly where you wanted to be, but when you look back on how far you've come, you realize, hey, I've actually done something. Look, no matter what, with these, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Sun, you not only win, you're the boss. Okay. And you got new creative ideas. Like, and you got the relationship, you got it all, man. Capricorn, you win. Okay. I'm feeling that, Cappy. I'm happy about that. So let's move on to Cancer. 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 Hey, Cancer. Cancer. And you guys make sure you listen to the replay of this. I talk a lot about the Mars and Pluto opposition. Cancer, Capricorn. Okay. Going on. See what can tell Cancer. 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 Hold on, you guys. I'm drinking candy cane tea with honey. Candy cane. In the middle of summer. I love it. It's amazing in summer to drink candy cane tea. It is. Okay. Cancer, let's see. Let's see what Divine Spirit wants to tell the sign of Cancer. 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 Oh, that popped out. Cancer. Oh, what it got poppers. Cancer. 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 Queen of Cups. Cancer. Moon. Cancer. 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 Hey, Cancer. 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 Yes. Okay. All right. Cancer. Two of Swords, first card. Some Cancers are making decisions about loyalty. This is the loyalty card. So you might feel like you have to make decisions about loyalty, make choices about loyalty. You might feel like you have to do that, and it's emotional for you. I do sense that you are carrying a big load. Maybe you might be carrying a load of money. I don't know, a lot of opportunities to make money, get money, whatever it is. If you've been in a battle, that battle is over. Put those swords down. That fight is over. It's time to let the fight down, let the fight go. I think some Cancers have been in themselves, emotional, all up in themselves. But I think you can have success in relationships. You can have success in love if you get out of your own head and make sure you reach out for love outside of yourself. Here's the Eight of Cups. I feel like some Cancers feel like, look, they have not put me first. And I'm not anyone that's not honoring me and putting me first. I'm just walking away from that. So that you could be feeling that. You might even get in a call, a letter, a text, an email, or maybe you're calling, texting, emailing people. I don't know. But look, here's the Queen of Cups. That's a lot of cups. It's a lot of emotion behind whatever's going on. You might be a female, a Cancer, or you might be a man that's dealing with a female Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio. There's a lot of emotion here, a lot of emotion. And here's the Moon card, more emotion. The only thing I would say about this Cancer, because this is like your card in a way with the Moon card. And the Queen of Cups is your card. That's your queen. So I would just be careful about deceiving myself. Sometimes we can lie and deceive ourselves. Be careful of that, because here's the lie and deception card. You have the Moon and the Devil together. So that's like Capricorn, Cancer, but it's also deception, lies, deceit, not being able to see things clearly, maybe pursuing passions and lust. And, this to me, when I see that, when I see like the Moon and then the Devil card, this is what I think. When I see the Moon and the Devil card, I see like either a woman who got carried away. She saw someone like, oh, he's fine. I'm going to get with him because he is so fine. And then you got deceived because you weren't even caring about whether he was a good person. You was just like into the looks. Or similarly, a man might see a woman's body and think he got something, and she turned out to be a banshee. So that kind of thing. Also, Six of Coins. The more you give, though, the more you get. The more you give out, the more you're going to get back. So if you're giving out good, remember, we're all energy. I just heard that we're made of crystals. So like we're all crystallizing, right? Are we crystallizing into a positive crystal, or are we a negative crystal, right? So that type of thing. But just remember, the more you give, the more you get. And here's the Four of Staffs. This is you getting emotional fulfillment. Happy family, happy home life, happy relationship. And here it ends on the Eight of Coins. This is learning a new way of doing things, learning a new way of making money, learning a new way of supporting yourself and getting what it is that you want. That's what that's all about. It's learning how to do that. Let's see here. So you had 2 8s, and I love 2 8s when I see 2 8s in a reading, because 2 8s is indicative of willpower, drive, and ambition. This is having drive and ambition and willpower to get what you want. And I love that. And I've already talked about these 2 cards. These are the only 2 major arcana: the Devil and the Moon card, the Cancer and the Capricorn card, deception and deception, deceit and deceit. It could be just deception and deceit and not being able to see it. So be sure that you're using your, your higher mind to see some things clearly. You might not be able to see it. And I do sense that you've got this choice, like there's choices here. You might be waiting for a letter or something like that to come in. Cancer, I swear I said this to you in the reading I recorded, but waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for that letter about the money to come in. Might be in the situation like that. Just making choices about the money, waiting for the letter, the email, the call about the money, something like that. Okay. So this has been my reading for you, Cancer. I hope this resonated with some Cancers out there. I really do. Let me see. How did ever? She said I had skipped over from Cancer, from Gemini to Leo, and I had skipped over Cancer. So I did Gemini, I did Leo, I did Capricorn, um, I did Aquarius. I did everybody, didn't I? I think I just did you all. Wow. Does this mean I'm done? I really think I did everybody. I did Pisces. I'm pretty sure I did everybody. So you guys, this is what happens when you do things in a weird order. You don't know where you are. Thank goodness for Vanita S. She let me know the two I skipped. So I think I'm okay. And it has been my pleasure to do this. It's 2 hours in already. I'm out of here. Much love, much light, many blessings. And I'm going to make sure I got this recorded and get it back out so you guys can get your sign. I'll timestamp them shortly. Okay. Much love to you. Mwah. Yes. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody.